welcome to the debrief for the Mubadala New York Sail Grand Prix. I think tricky really is the word of the weekend for all of the sailors out there. It was super challenging, but it was New Zealand that showed everyone how it's done, and they stamped their spot in that grand final in San Francisco in just 3 weeks' time. It was also an impressive feat by the British, backing up their win in Halifax with a final here. And interestingly, even though Australia didn't have the best result, they did leapfrog Spain and they are back in second. So to debrief it all, let's dive on into the tech side.
As they approach mark number 1, they go 3 wide here in the event final at the Mubadala New York Sail Grand Prix. It's New Zealand, it's Canada, and it's Emirates GBR. That is an amazing performance. That's 5 wins out of 12 events. The Kiwis take the win in New York City.
Well, I've just spotted the winning team coming off the water at New Zealand, fresh from their celebrations in the Adrenaline Lounge. Let's have a chat to their driver, Peter Burling, as he comes by. Well, Pete, we've had a few chats this weekend, but it's always a little bit easier when you win, hey?
Yeah, it's always a bit easier. We actually had a few stressful interviews this weekend with probably the one with Stevie just before the last start when the start software didn't boot up correctly and we had a few issues going on. We're trying to do practice, but yeah, it's always a lot more fun after the fact than in the middle of it. But yeah, it's good to get a few good races on the board this weekend.
Well, what does this win mean to the team? Obviously, you guys really commanded that final.
Yeah, I mean, the finals is what we've been trying to focus on as a team for a long time. Obviously, gutted to miss the opportunity to compete in one in Halifax, but to bounce back this weekend and put on the performance we did, we're super stoked to carry that momentum into San Francisco.
Well, it is all about momentum. Obviously, you were coming in second to San Fran last year. Now you're sitting at the top of the leaderboard. Does that feel pretty good?
Yeah, I think it means we're kind of going to the final a little bit more relaxed, but you know, we definitely want to try and win that event as well. You know, try and get six season wins on the board, but you know, we've had our eyes on San Fran for a long time this season. You were so close last season, so we're looking forward to getting another crack at it in a month or so time.
Thanks for your time, Pete. Enjoy the celebrations.
Awesome, thanks, Ed.
Phil, it was a tough end in Canada, but you made up for it here in the US.
Yeah, we did. Yeah. Yeah, a little bit. Look, it's really tricky. The racing's super tight here in SailGP now. There's probably 7 teams that can win an event, and yeah, we were close in the last 2. Unfortunately, our home event, we didn't quite nail the last race, but we got it here and made the final, and yeah, then it's a sort of open book and anything can happen from there.
We've seen such different conditions throughout the whole season. Each venue has its challenges. This one was pretty tricky.
Yeah, it was. The first time that we sailed in a lot of current, and yeah, that changed the game quite a lot. And yeah, it was a bit of a one-way track out here, so you had to sort of hit the shore and go left, and yeah, that made it quite easy in the final when you're in front. So not a lot of passing lanes, but yeah, very cool to be racing in front of the city.
I used to have a saying, second sucks, but does second feel okay today?
Second doesn't suck as much as fourth, so
that's true.
Or third, so yeah.
Well done, Phil. Thanks for chatting, and we'll see you in San Francisco.
Will do.
Emirates GBR, off the back of their win in Canada, made another final, so let's head on over and have a chat, see if they're happy with their result. Congrats, Goobs, made another final. How's the team feeling? Would you like the win or happy?
Yeah, probably a little bit bittersweet. You never want to come third in the final race, but it feels like we're sailing the boat well, and Giles is doing a good job getting on top of the F50. So yeah, we're in the mix with a lot of other teams right now, and for us, there's a lot of upside and not much downside because we're kind of just off the back. But all to play for in San Fran, and hopefully we keep the consistency up there and just execute a bit better in that last race.
Well, nothing to lose, that's what it sounds like. But Halifax, it was windy, it was erratic. Here it was light and fickle. Nice to do well in different conditions.
Yeah. I mean, it was very tricky here. There was some big holes out there, and it was a bit finicky and touchy-feely every now and then. So, I mean, it's good to see that we can sail the boat in the lighter stuff as well as the windy.
I'm sure you're looking forward to getting to San Francisco and just sending it.
Yeah, I always love San Fran. It's probably one of my favourite stops on tour. There's always plenty of carnage and a lot of breeze, so it'll be good fun.
Looking forward to it. See you there, Goobs.
Nice.
Well, that's it for the debrief. Thank you so much for following along all weekend. I cannot wait to bring you the SailGP Season 4 Grand Final in San Francisco in just 3 weeks' time.